welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing this week's Top 5 Wednesday. So this week's topic are the top 5 books to get you out of a reading slump. Now, you might find that all my books that I mention do have a common thread, and that are these books I find hook you in and they don't stop you reading. You want to keep going back to it, and I think that's the perfect kind of book to get you back into reading. But before I get into those books, I'm going to show you the book that got me out of my reading slump last year. Before, I think it was about March 2016, I was in a huge reading slump. I'd started a new job the year before and I just didn't have enough time to read. But then I read The Miniaturist by Jessie Burton and I suddenly became obsessed with reading again. And I'm not quite sure what got me back into this. I think it's just because I'd been reading The Girl on the Train and that took me 6 months to finish, just because I found the beginning of that so boring, whereas this one I kind of just wanted to keep on reading. This book follows a young girl who is married to a man with a considerable age difference, and he bought her basically a doll's house, and these figurines keep randomly getting sent to her by someone she doesn't know, and they seem to predict the future. And it's all about this young girl trying to work out who's sending her the figurines and what is happening in this new life. It is really good. It's an historic novel and I would recommend it to you, and Jessie Burton is one of my favourite authors, so I totally recommend this book. Now, the first 2 books are part of a series, and that is A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. Now, these 2 books had me hooked. I must admit, A Court of Mist and Fury had me more hooked than A Court of Thorns and Roses, but they are both just amazing. I totally recommend them. Basically, it follows a young girl called Fairy, that's how I pronounce her name, and she gets taken by Tamlin, who is basically the leader of the Spring Court because she accidentally kills one of his people. And it basically all follows from there. I'm not going to spoil it or anything, you need to give these a read. They are so good. And the third one, A Court of Wings and Ruin, is out in May and I'm so excited. And I'm not sure whether this is a trilogy or if there's going to be more. I don't know whether that's been confirmed, but also just look at these covers, they're just so pretty. And I'm so glad they're kind of matching with the little sparkly fawns. And I think the next cover's green, and instead of her being in the corner, she's in the middle, which I think is going to be so cool. The next book I want to mention is Replica by Lauren Oliver. Now, this may look a bit daunting, but it's actually not that bad. I was a bit daunted picking it up, but you just get sucked into this world and you can see it from 2 people's perspectives, Lyra's and Gemma's. So this basically follows 2 different people and their lives are somehow connected. It follows Lyra is a clone or a replica who has basically been made, and she escapes from, I think it's called Haven. And Gemma, she's an ordinary person and she bumps into Lyra and she basically helps her. The reason why this will get you out of a slump is, again, it is so addictive. You just want to keep reading, learning about these characters and seeing what's going to happen, which again, like I said, is the perfect kind of book to get you out of a slump. So even though it is quite thick, I think overall it's about 600 pages, you will totally get hooked in. And the final book I want to mention was released in January this year, and that is The Secret Lives of the Amir Sisters by Nadia Hussain. Now, I am mentioning this book because I read this in a day, and if you like your contemporary about just normal family dramas kind of thing, this is the perfect book to get you out of a slump. It basically follows 4 sisters who are the only Muslim family in a UK town, and it basically shows their lives kind of unravelling, they're learning stuff about each other, and again there's twists and turns that you don't expect, and it all starts where one of the sisters' husbands is basically in a car accident and he's ended up in a coma. And I think this is really good. Like I said, if you like your family dramas, this will definitely get you out of a reading slump. And I read this in a day, a 300-page book. For some people that might be quite long. I read this in a day and I totally recommend it to you. It will get you out of the slump. So yeah, those are my 5 books that can get you out of a reading slump. I totally recommend them to you if you haven't read them before. What books would get you out of a reading slump? If you just comment down below, because there may be some good books down there that I haven't read yet and I might give them a read. So as usual, you can comment down below, like, subscribe to this channel, and there's also my Twitter, Goodreads, Instagram and Snapchat to follow. So I will see you later with another video. Bye!